Yo, before we jump into this video, if you guys have not seen my reaction to part 1 of this video, make sure you guys go check it out before you watch this one so you can understand a little bit of like what's going on and like the full story. So yeah, just want to let you guys know that first. So let's jump in. What's up guys, it's your host Central Joshy and welcome back to another reaction time. And as you can see from the title of this video, we're going to be reacting to YOYO 808 breaking into my school at night for test answers part 2 animated story. Now, I've been trying to react to this video for the past like 3 days, but my Wi-Fi has been acting up, so that's kind of the reason why I haven't been uploading like I've been wanting to. But it seems to be working right now, so I'm really trying to get this video out. And make sure you guys stay tuned because there's a lot of videos I plan on releasing, so make sure you guys click the bell to be alarmed whenever a new banger is out. Also, I have a bunch of reactions to YOYO 808, so make sure you guys go check those out. I have a whole playlist just for you guys to binge. I don't want to waste too much time. I want to know what happens in this part. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump straight in.
This is a part 2 video to my breaking into school at night for test answers video. So if you haven't watched,
also link to YOYO 808's channel will be in the description below. Go subscribe to him.
But if not, here's a clip from part 1. The light in the room turns on. I feel the coldest chill down my spine.
Oh my gosh.
That didn't make sense and you don't get the plot of the first video? Yeah. Then click the eye and watch the
Like I said, go watch part 1 first.
The noise gets louder, louder, and louder. The locked door unlocks, the door swings open, and then I'm greeted by the last person I expected to see. Not a random teacher, not Mrs. B, not the principal.
Who is it?
A janitor.
I called it. I freaking called it.
For some reason,
if you watch part 1, then you know. I freaking called that shit.
Hey, you are not supposed to be here. This door was closed, and I'm sure your principal would not like this. What is your name? And for goodness sake, what is in your hand? I looked down and realized when I panicked earlier, I just ran to the door without putting the test that I stole back where it was supposed to go. I look at the janitor, but instead of showing the immense level of dread and fear in my soul, I tell her,
bro, I don't know what I would be doing.
I'm actually in that after school social studies class over there, and I realized that I left my homework and was just getting it. Okay, we'll go on then. She signals me out and I leave while still holding on to the test because I had to. I told the janitor that it was my homework. What was I gonna do? Put it back with her still there? So I take it and hide up.
Bro, that's gotta be awkward as hell.
Leave because there is no way that I'm stealing this test from a classroom and taking it home. That is a whole new level of trouble that I don't even kind of deal with. So that's
the type of shit that'll get you not suspended but expelled.
And waited. This lady was definitely shooting for Employee of the Month because she was going to town, man. She was cleaning that room forever. I waited so long that my social studies class actually ended. So I'm peeking out of the bathroom, seeing everyone leave the school, the hallway lights turn off, and I'm just like, did she run out of Fabuloso? Like, what is taking her so long? About 15 more minutes pass, and finally she finishes and I book it so the light doesn't turn off and on again. I put the test back and go home, drop my book bag at my bed and think, I just snuck into a classroom after school.
That's insane. I can't even.
Got caught.
Wow.
Lied my way out.
I mean, I did something similar to that, which I'll probably talk about in the future.
I need a teardrop tatted on my face,
but not to that extent.
From my phone and write them on a small cheat sheet and spend the rest of the night working on an animation. I for real have the answers, yo. What did I need to study for? I go to sleep, wake up the next day, and I mean, I still would have looked over it. But I for real have the answers, yo. So I sit in my desk with the utmost confidence. The packet gets handed to me. I open the test, pick up my pencil, and put that whole right back down because I did not know not one thing on the test.
Bro, are you serious?
I for real have the answers to the wrong version of the test. The test that I stole was an A test.
And there was a B. Oh my gosh.
A B test. Since it was dark and I was anxious when I broke in, I was too goofy.
Bro, oh no.
Now, I just did all of this for nothing, and I'm screwed because Mrs. B is one of those teachers who make 2 completely different versions.
Bruh, I swear I had so many teachers that did that shit.
Useless. Why does she have?
I had a teacher that did test A, B, C, D, the whole. Oh my gosh, shit was crazy.
I come up with a final plan. It's a risky one, but I'm desperate. It's
what's he finna do?
Or nothing.
Oh my gosh.
So first I have to make it look like I at least kind of attempt the test. So I fill in answers, I start to write random numbers and equations on the paper, all over my scratch sheets and the show work boxes, everything. The bell rings and I walk up to Miss B and tell her that I have 2 more problems and I ask if I can show up to school the next morning and get it done. Mrs. B, if you're watching this, you are—
Wow, she let him slide, bro.
She says yes. I leave. And
this dude was blessed with like the best teachers. What the hell? My teachers were like, nah, turn it in now.
Questions on a piece of paper. I then take this paper to the library, type them up, print them out, and take said paper to my after-school class because the U.S. history teacher is also an ex-calculus teacher.
Oh,
honestly,
yo,
they should have passed me on my problem solving
this dude
alone. I tell my U.S.
oh my
history
gosh.
teacher, I can't really remember her name, but I do remember that she was unironically built like the mom from Dexter's Laboratory, so I'll name her Mrs. D.
Bruh,
I tell Mrs.
she
D
bad, bro.
calculus.
If you know, you know.
Bro, we sat there for 25 minutes doing every single problem.
No
work and everything,
way.
and I didn't know not one thing that she was doing, but I had it. I had a completed cheat sheet. I go home, I go to sleep, wake up the next day, and I genuinely feel hyped to take this test. I for real have the answers, yo. So I sit at my desk with the utmost confidence. The packet gets handed to me.
Bro, watch it be a different
pick up my
test.
pencil, and put that hoe right back down. I'm playing. I
was finna say. I was just about to say.
I know without a shadow of a doubt that I passed. I go to the next class, sit down, and just look out of the window. I see the clouds. Let out a sigh of relief and just relax. I was living in constant stress for like 3 days straight. I feel it feels like this huge.
See, I miss high school,
off of my
but I also don't because of the stress they would put you through.
What? Oh, Mrs. B would like to speak with you. Instant fear fills my body. I get up and flashes of every incriminating act that I've done in the past 3 days just run through my
I can relate to that.
I was caught. I walked down the hall.
Oh my gosh. She's probably gonna tell him, oh, you passed 100.
And it just feels ominous. I feel as if with every step I make towards the door, I get weaker and weaker. It was almost as if I was on death row walking towards the room that I would breathe my last breath in. I walked towards the doorknob, barely strong enough to twist it open. I know.
Bro, I don't think he's gonna get in trouble. I think
I not only see Mrs. B, but I see the janitor standing there too. Mrs. B looks at me.
Bruh.
Ah, there you are, Yo-Yo. She grabs my test, looks at me, and I know that she knows. She then says, "Sit down. We need to talk."
Are you serious? Bro, I was finna get pissed. You got my ass.
No, I promise. I sit down, I look at the janitor, I look at Mrs. B, and then... Anyways, you have a good one, B. You too. I will see you at the book club, yes? Girl, you know it. Have a good one.
Bruh.
Oh my God, they were just talking. Yo, I wonder
why is she playing like this?
Congratulations, you passed the test. I know it was stressful for you. Good job.
Why they look like that?
I thought the janitor snitched on me, yo. I was so worried. She hands me the test, shakes my hand, and I go to head out. But right as I leave, yo, one more thing. She looks at me and winks. Make sure you thank Mrs. D as well. Man, shout out to Mrs. B. I'm sure she found out either by the janitor or the fact that I literally
someone had to say something
on the test that I'm sure she looked at just for them to magically be correct the next day. But maybe new math just didn't click in my head, and she saw the effort that I was putting into passing the test and decided to grade me on my effort as opposed to my actual math score.
Bro, that's a really good
or
teacher.
She just didn't feel
I never had a teacher like that, man. They would fail you.
The school year ended. Either way, if it wasn't for
With the snap
her,
of
I
a finger.
probably would not be here today. And yeah, that's the story. That is how I graduated high school. Yo, let's go.
So that is the end of that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And honestly, this is a very well put together story. He was lucky to even have a teacher like that. Like I said, the teachers I had, if you didn't finish the test, they would just straight up just grade it how it was. But luckily he had a teacher like that, you know, she graded him for effort. And I feel like there needs to be more teachers like that instead of just, oh, let me give you a test that we barely, you know, went over. He was definitely blessed, like, with great teachers around him. And I'm just glad that it worked out for him. This could have ended bad, really bad actually. This dude could have got suspended for what he tried to do. Not just get suspended, he could have got totally expelled for what he did. But it worked out at the end, so that's the good thing. And yeah, I really enjoyed this story. And shout out to you, YOYO808, if you're watching this. I know you watch my videos, and I'm gonna continue watching yours. And like I said, if you guys haven't seen part 1, what are you doing? Why did you just watch the whole ending of this? That makes no sense. Go watch part 1. It is absolutely hilarious. I laughed my ass off. Also, I have a playlist, like I said earlier, full of reactions to YOYO808. I'm going to be on a roll uploading videos left, right, left, right. There's a lot of newer YouTubers I plan on doing reactions to, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Yeah. And since we're about nearing the end of the video, I want to take this time to shout out my merch. If you go to the description below, you'll see a link to my Huncho Joshi store. On my store, I have very high quality shirts, hoodies, phone cases, and more. So go cop some heat today. Speaking of heat, I actually just did a new merch drop. I have some hoodies and shirts, and also put up a couple mugs and water bottles that you could buy, and some stickers. Make sure you guys go cop that. And if you do cop some heat, make sure you guys take a picture and send it to me to be shouted out in the next video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share to support your boy, subscribe if you're new to this channel, and if you are new, check out all my other series. And don't forget to hit the bell to be alarmed whenever a new banger is out. I'm your host, Huncho Joshi, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, love y'all, stay clean, and I'll see y'all soon.